Hi everyone, my name is Keith, and over the past 7 days, my team and I completed an atmospheric puzzle game called The Night Keeper. So here it is in my dashboard. You can play it for free in your browser or on Windows or Mac. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up. So we completed this game as part of a game jam, the Blackthornprod Game Jam. So you may have heard of him. He is a YouTuber who develops games and makes videos about it. So over this past week, this game jam happened. The theme that our game had to center around was less is more. So I'm going to go ahead and start this up. And also I'm going to click this button to make it so that it's full screen. So all music, art, code, and design was done within this week. So I'm going ahead and start it. So here it is, the Night Keeper. As you can see, our little character walked across and then turned off his lantern to reveal the title. All right, so the story goes, the keeper's task is simple. Travel the garden one last time, extinguishing every light that keeps the dark away. Press space to turn on and off your lantern. So we actually had a lot more description here before, but we decided to just put the first part and the rest of it is in the description in the game page. So I'm gonna go ahead and start. So here is the first level. So if you look in the description, I'm gonna put tags for each level. So if you're stuck on a particular level, you can just click on the timestamp to skip right to it. Okay, so you come into the game, we have our character here on the bottom left, and we can move with the WASD keys, so up, down, left, right, diagonal, and you can also move with the arrow keys. Okay, so in the description, we know that we need to get to the lantern in the top right, but it's blocked. As we can see, there's a wall in front of it. So, and we look around, and as we start moving, we see that the statue kind of starts creeping towards us. So we wanted players to kind of say, oh, is it bad? No, you can touch it and you can push it. It doesn't hurt you, just kind of creepy. So we have the statue, I'm not sure what to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn off my lantern. And here is kind of where you get your clues when you turn the light off. So while the light is off, you can see clues and other things, but of course you can't see your own player. So if you look, you can see a bunch of little creatures floating around, but the real clue to this puzzle is that symbol that's in the ground. So I went ahead and turn my lantern back on, and I'm thinking, I can push this around, maybe I can push it onto the symbol. So let's see if I can I can look at it now and then turn my lantern back on and kind of push it towards that way. Oh, and there we go. We locked it in and the gate opened up. So I'm gonna go ahead and go up to the lantern. It automatically shuts off and we can see all the luminous creatures floating. Okay, so this is level 2. Level 1 was kind of a test to teach you the mechanics, and now level 2 is where you kind of apply that. So we've got our gargoyle here. I'm gonna go and look for clues. We've got 2 symbols this time. We've got kind of a fish yellow symbol and a light blue X symbol. Well, there's water between us and the X symbol, so I'm assuming we have to get it onto the fish symbol. So I'm going to go ahead and push this one over here onto the fish symbol. There we go, it locks in. Okay, so now we got a bridge, but we only had 1 statue. So let's go ahead and turn the lights off again to get some more clues. Oh, and look at that. A new glow-in-the-dark statue appeared. And as you're kind of playing through this game, you can see the cool creatures. Like I love the frog and the fish. The frog is probably my favorite though, he's so cute. So I'm gonna go ahead and push this guy. So it's in the dark, so we can't really see ourselves. And if we turn the light on, it's still there, but we can't see it. So you gotta choose either light on or off and kind of go with it. I like with the light off because you can see your silhouette. And there we go, we opened the door. So we can go up and extinguish that lantern and kind of marvel at the creatures as the next level loads. Okay, so now this one is an interesting one. We haven't seen all these trees together like this before, and let's see, can't go through. Interesting, so we don't have any of those statues near us this time. So I'm gonna turn off the light. Okay, so we see we've got an X symbol here right next to us that I'm standing on. Got one above, but still no statues. So this is the first level where you kind of have to look at other things besides the statues and the symbols to solve it. So if you look around, you notice you see all those creatures again, and then there's something that kind of stands out. There's a tree that's glowing. So if you look, there's all these trees and can't go through them, but there's one tree that's glowing. So if you go ahead up to that, oh, look at that. It turns out that this particular tree that's glowing is a tree that you can walk through. So we walk through and now we've got our gargoyle. Okay, so where do we need to go? So there's one X that's over here, but we can't get to there. So the only other option is the X that's below, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and get this statue, and I know that this tree right here does not block me, so I'm gonna go ahead and push through there, and then I'm gonna see where the X is. Okay, I think we can hit it if we go this way. Let's see one last time. Okay, there we go. So now the question is, where do we go from here? What happened? Well, if we go and look at the dark, oh, look at that. There's a tree up top there that's now glowing the same color. So if we go back here and see, yep, now we can pass through here. And let's take a look. Yep, we've got one more marking and one more statue. Let's go ahead and push it on there, and there we go. We finished the level. This is where it gets a little trickier because we're starting introducing some new mechanics. Okay, so now this is our lake level. So we've got two statues, one on the top right, one on the bottom left, and we got our lake that we can't walk across to, and the lantern's in the middle. So let's go ahead and turn the lights off and see what symbols we have to work with. Okay, so we've got two that are on islands here and one in the bottom right, and the bottom right one matches the one on the island. So I'm gonna go ahead and try pushing this statue onto the one that's in the bottom right. I'm gonna check to make sure I'm in the right direction and go ahead and push that towards here. All right, we got it. Now here's the interesting part though. We have a bridge we can walk across, but we didn't get any new statues to work with. So let's see if we can still use this one. And yep, this one now did not get locked in, so we can still use it to activate this fish symbol here. So I'm going to go ahead and push this over here and lock it in, and there we go. This time it is locked in. But now I can cross the other bridge to the other symbol. So I'm going to go ahead and walk over here. And if you have any feedback about this game, things that you would improve, change, please feel free to either comment on this video or comment on the game itself on the page. You can leave comments right below playing the game. So I'm going to go ahead and push this one, lock it in here, and there we go. We've got another bridge that can cross onto the lantern. So we just finished level 4. Still got all those really nice creatures going around. It looks like we have a little creature that spawns when there's a lantern goes out. Okay, so this is the final level, and this might be the one that some of you have gotten stuck on. Okay, so we've got our one statue, we've got our lantern over here, but we can't reach it. Also, if you notice, when you get closer to the lantern, it starts to blink because it's kind of, I guess, scared of you because you're gonna turn it off. So let's go ahead and turn the lights off. Oh, we've got a bird there. That's one of also my favorite creatures. And we've got 3 symbols. Well, the 2 in the top left, the top kind of middle and top right, we can't really reach right now, but we can reach the one on the bottom right. So let's go ahead and push this one over and see, make sure we're going the right way. Okay. Push this one onto that fish symbol. Okay, I heard an activation. It's not locked in yet. I'll go ahead and check the lights and take a look at that. There's one of the walls is now glowing yellow. So let me see. Okay, these walls you can't go through, but if I go over here to this wall, yep, sure enough, I can pass through this wall. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of see if I can find anything over here. Well, there's another symbol, so I'm going to assume I need to use this statue to go ahead and activate that symbol. So I'm going to push this one over here, and let's see if I'm able to actually push it through. Yep, look at that. We were able to push it through the wall. I'm going to go ahead and activate this one, see if make sure I'm getting the right. There we go. Oh, and look at that. Another light just lit up. Another wall actually just lit up. And I can go ahead and let's see if I can push this one through. So let's see. Yep, this light is glowing the same as that symbol on the ground was. Let's go ahead and see if I can aim it right on here. Put it on the X. Oh, there we go. It just locked in. So I'm going to go back around where I came from, and I'm going to go ahead and extinguish this light and finish level 5. And we did it! We beat level 5. And that's the entire game. So please let us know any feedback, what you think about the game. So this is the first game that we had created for all. It was all of our first game jam. So BoisterousNatur did the art. Sam Tudor did the awesome soundtrack and sound effects, and then myself and Naryn did all the code. So I'm gonna go ahead and you can also turn the lights off. That's an Easter egg for this last credits, as you can see all the creatures milling about in the dark. All right, so that's the Night Keeper. Please let me know any feedback and what you think. Thank you.